how's it going? My name's Julio DeSantos, for those who don't know me. I'm 18 years young, and I actually went into business for myself about 8 months ago. And over the course of those 8 months, I've actually learned a lot. And so now I feel like it's time for me to give back a little bit and kind of give you guys the information that has really changed my perspective, has kind of shifted my whole paradigm on what I really thought reality was. And what I really want to cover in this video is belief, your belief level, and why your belief is so important in accomplishing whatever you want to accomplish. And if you think about it, there's no great person out there who has accomplished some great feat without truly believing from day one that they were going to get there in the end. Michael Jordan didn't become the best basketball player alive, right? Not believing that he was going to do that. No, he knew from day one, and he what I like to say is he lived up to his greatness and let the world catch up, right? Don't let the world tell you how great you are. Live up to your greatness, let the world recognize that later on, because that's usually how it happens. I just want to tell a couple more stories for the Star Wars fans out there. I don't know if you remember, but when Yoda and Luke flew the ship and it got stuck into that lagoon, right? And Yoda's trying to teach Luke how to use the Force to lift the ship up out of the lagoon and to land it on land so that they can take off and leave, right? Luke tries to use the Force, lifts the ship up a little bit, and then boom, it falls back down, right? Yoda starts to get frustrated. Yoda looks to the ship, straight out of the lagoon like nothing. And Luke looks at Yoda like, I don't believe it, right? And Yoda told him that's why you fail. Let that soak in. Now there's another one. I'm not religious, but there's in the Bible when Jesus went and walked on water, one of his apostles, or I'm sorry, I do not know the correct terminology, but this guy named Peter, anyways, saw Jesus out on the water and told him, if it's really you, allow me to walk on the water to greet you. Peter starts walking on the water, and then the moment he looks down and sees that he's actually physically walking on the water, in his mind he's saying, I don't believe it. Oh my God. Or I probably shouldn't say oh my God, but he didn't believe it, right? And so instantly he started sinking, right, into the water. What I like to preach, dude, is belief is 99%. Don't worry about the how. If you truly believe, the how will figure itself out. So, really, it's something to think about. How much do you believe? Are you giving it your 110% as far as belief goes? Or are you still unsure? Are you sitting there like, man, I don't know if it's going to happen? Because don't get me wrong, dude. Days like that do come by. I have had days where I've sat there like, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to be successful in this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish this on time. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money for this on time. Right? But you need to get those thoughts out of your head. Just throw them. Just don't even worry about it. Right? Don't worry about the how. Just believe. Belief is 99%. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar with the law of attraction or know that our brain sends out frequencies, right? Just like radio frequencies. And it's something that scientists can't explain. A radio frequency, as well as our frequencies that we send from our brain, can pass through solid objects. They can pass through wood. They can pass through stone. They can pass through concrete, right? Unaffected. And that's something scientists can't even explain, even with radio waves. Now, at the turn of the century, Einstein and a few other people actually came out with the fact that our brain transmits these same kind of frequencies, right? And as your brain sends out these frequencies, what it does is it attracts other thoughts and other objects, right, to you based on the frequency. So, for example, this is a story about my personal kind of experience with the law of attraction. When I was a lot younger, I want to say like 14 years old, maybe 13. At the time, Taji Spitz, I don't know if you guys are familiar with him or not, he used to be my favorite rapper. And you can, my cousin Geneva can attest to this. If you ask her, add her on Facebook, right? She used to make fun of me because I used to just freestyle his lines out of the blue just all the time, I would just, da 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 da. And then she'll be like, oh, is that Taji? And I'll be like, what do you think, right? Now, people might call me crazy, but at the time, Taji was locked up. And I don't need to go into what happened or what it was about, but he was locked up and he was serving time for about like 4 years. Now I didn't even know when he was gonna get out when I was younger, but I always knew that he was my favorite rapper. I could relate to him. Now time passed, and when I was 17 years old, Taji actually got released. Now, I didn't know if it was real, but he ended up getting released, right? And at that time, I was managing my homegirl who was a rapper, and I really just kind of went for it, dude. I had high hope. I believed to 110% that I could make this happen. And so what I did, I ended up getting in contact with Taji, talked to him a little bit, ended up getting his manager's phone number, right? Started talking to his manager and taking mine. I was 17 years old. I wasn't as professional as I am now, right? I mean, I tried to be. You can create who you are on the phone. So, I portrayed myself as professional as I could, but in all reality, dude, I was not that professional. I was a 17-year-old kid who just believed and had a heart. And because of that, I ended up being able to get my homegirl on a track with Taji. And then a month or two later, I ended up doing a music video with Taji, right? I had Taji Spitz at my house. I met him face to face. And that's insane, dude. 4 years ago, he used to be my favorite rapper, and I used to rap every single line in all of his songs out of the blue. And now he's sitting at my house face to face, and I'm having a conversation with him. And I've actually learned a lot, dude. He's a very smart individual. But it blows my mind that has that ever even happened, dude. It almost seems like a dream thinking back to it. But anyways, so he was at my house. I ended up renting out a hotel room at the age of 17, right, for the night just to shoot this music video. I knew my homeboy and set up the video part of it. I set up the whole thing, and it all went smoothly. And I couldn't be more proud of the work that my homegirl did, and I have nothing but respect for Taji, obviously. But shit's real, man. You can accomplish whatever you want in life, and that's why that was just one aspect, dude, that life really proved that to me. And ever since that day, man, I'm gonna look back like, man, if I could do that, no one can tell me what I can't do. And that's, dude, when we're younger, that's all people do. They tell us what we can't do, right? The odds are against you. That's never gonna happen. But all that is, dude, that's a belief. They believe that that's not gonna happen for you. But what you shouldn't do is let other people's beliefs become your beliefs. Your beliefs, dude, should come from you, should originate from you. They should have nothing to do with what you believe, right? Because all a belief is a practice thought. And of what a practice thought is something that you just through repetition and through experience is something that you firmly believe, right? So through repetition and through experience of me believing that I could do whatever I want and accomplish whatever I want in life, right? Now it's become a very instilled belief in me to a point where now it blows my mind on what I have lined up in this next year, in this next 2 years, even in this next month. With that being said, belief is 99%. Never have a doubt in your blood. Give it full commitment, and you'll be amazed what happens. And after your first couple of experiences with having your high belief level and kind of getting paid back for that, guess what, dude? Your belief is always going to skyrocket and be through the roof like mine. So I'm going to keep it short. I know it's been going on for a little bit longer. I hope the information is good. Get in contact with me if you're curious on what work I'm doing. I'm also going to start running a Thursday night podcast, 7 o'clock. That's not a definite time yet. I'm still working on it. But I'm just going to have a couple different guest speakers, and I'll be speaking myself every week on topics such as this, just kind of not motivational all the time, but yes, motivational. But what I want to do is bring a lot of value to you guys. I want to teach you guys something that you've never really thought about, something that you want more information on. Yeah, and with that, also, if you're interested in being a guest on that, right, if you have any experience in life, regardless of what it is, get in contact with me, let me know. We can set up a topic. Maybe I can get one more speaker on the topic and we can throw down. And, it's really going to help you with your speaking as well as everything else. Or if you're having any profession where you're in sales or you're in marketing, or say you own your own business, or you are just kind of venturing out and trying something new and you just want advice, it's gonna be something really well that you can listen to. But for that, I'm just gonna let you guys go. Have a good day. Keep your head up. Believe.